Michael Hudson's connecting with us via Skype to discuss Mawson Resources. Michael, lovely to see you.
Good morning, Danielle. Always a pleasure.
So, very exciting. You've kicked off diamond drilling at your Rompas Rajapalot gold cobalt project in Finland. I know you're looking at 2 prospects there. What can you tell me about this current drilling program and about the latest at this project as a whole?
Well, we've come off a very large program that finished in April this year. It was a 16-kilometre drill program. It's taken many months to pull that together. We've actually still got the final results coming through on a lot of the reassays for the cobalt from that project, but we're tagging on a program now we've started over the last week on extensions to that system in Finland. There's 2,500 metres planned. We're drilling a couple of targets where we're permitted to drill outside winter conditions, even though it has just started to snow. The first snow has come in autumn up there, so it's nice and chilly already. But we're aiming, of course, to extend the system. So we're looking within 2 to 3 kilometres of the great results we achieved last winter, and we've got some very strong targets, and results will start to flow through over the next month or so.
And I do understand you're working towards a maiden resource there at that project. Can you tell me about how you're progressing towards this? What's the timeline? How's the metallurgical testing going?
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening in Mawson at the moment. It's a real pivoting time for the project. So 6 months ago, we had a very interesting exploration project, and it still remains like that. But after this big program we've just been through, the project is really pivoting to it's starting to stack up together. We've drilled with a lot more regularity to the point where we can start to quote resources, which will be the maiden or initial resource for the project, which will be both the gold and the cobalt, which occur together in the same zone. That work's all ongoing. In fact, there's a QP at site this week doing the field work side of that, and then it will take a number of months to pull all the tens of thousands of assays and the geological interpretations, and then all the reporting that's required. So I imagine that we're looking for something in the new year, in through January, for that first resource, which is a very exciting part of the project. Critically, though, it will be 5 to 10% of the area that we've tested to date out of the larger project area. So this is very much a start or initial start to monetising the project. But it's hanging together very nicely, and we're very excited.
So finally, can you remind us in a bullet point fashion about those milestones coming up, and tell me, are you financed to hit them?
Yeah, well, absolutely we are. We've got $10 million in the bank, which will fund this drill program, and then a very large drill program which will tag onto the one we just started, that will go right through into Q2 next year. So in winter, we can create literally super highways on swampier and wetter ground. So January to April is our main drill season. So it's drilling, it's maiden resource work, it's metallurgical work, which is ongoing. You asked me the question before, but that's ongoing behind the scenes for the gold and the cobalt. Lots of drilling, lots of results, and advancing the project quite rapidly.
Well, Michael, that means lots of news. So I do look forward to catching up with you again soon. Thanks for today.
Thanks so much, Danielle.